I was boxing and came across this video of a dog, and I was like, what? What are you guys even talking about? As a 5'10" girl, learn your inseam. Your inseam is the length from your crotch to your ankles. My inseam length is 30 inches. That's my length from my crotch to my ankles. So when I buy pants, I do not buy them less the inseam. They have an inseam measurement on the size guide, and that inseam is longer than 32 inches. As for wear, on Depop, I always ask the sellers to measure the crotch to the ankle so that I can figure out if it's gonna fit me lengthwise. Express, you can find the inseam measurement. How tall are you? Well, let me just check my inseam now. I have a freaking... Ooh, I have a measuring tape here. I'm gonna put this in my sock. I'm gonna put this in my sock. My inseam is... Yeah, it's like 31 inches. Yeah. Measuring tape. And it has an apple on it. It'll bust cut it on. You know, we all need to get things in life. American Eagle, you know. I think I stopped growing. I stopped growing too, and I'm literally so devastated. Because if I was 6 feet, that would be so baller. Oh, thank you. Dare I ride the trains? I live in New York. I have to ride a train. Gold or silver jewelry? Look at me and what do you think? But I wish I was like 6 feet. God. With skincare, I have a video. But yeah, like I wish cause senior year of high school, I low-key feel bad cause senior year of high school, I was telling people that I was 5'9", and then like I would make guys around me go crazy cause like, no, you're not 5'9", you're 5'11", you're 5 this and that, and I like, no, I'm 5'9". If I'm 5'9", that means you're 5'6". And then end of the year, I get braids. 6 to me when I was 5'9", when I thought I was 5'9", you're probably still 5'6" at 5'10". No, and I remember, listen, because when I would go to high school, I would wear boots like these. I have like, how long is this? Let me see how tall this heel is. It's 2 inches, right? So I would go to school with those shoes, and bro, the guys would be so pressed. They'd be like, oh, you're already tall. Why are you wearing heels? Why don't you wear heels? My bad for dripping out. My bad for swagging. My bad for the swag. But also, no, I don't apologize for the swag. Why don't you step your game up? If you're a 5'10" man and you want to be 6 feet, get some heeled boots. Get some heeled boots. Also, y'all, I bought Fiji water today. The hype is not there. It does not taste like real water. Get some insoles or something. Get something. Bro, my brother is the biggest liar ever, right? Because, okay, he tells everyone he's 6 feet. He's 5'11" and a half. And he uses man math. He's like, well, you know, with my Air Forces, I'm 6 feet. With my hands, 6 feet. Naked and afraid, you're 5'11" and a half. You will never be 6 feet. I hope you know that. Does he know 6 feet? No. Because if it was 6 feet, he'd be 6 feet. But he's not 6 feet. He's 5'11" and a half. And I will remind him forever. Because he stopped growing. And as big sister, yeah, but so you're cute, so it's fine. Like, What was that one Karl Lagerfeld quote where he was like, short men are angry and they will you. Is that 6 feet? No, 6 feet is 6 feet. 5'11.5" taller than a bad. What would you want your partner's height to be? Well, I threw cake on a guy who was 6'4". So I'm gonna put my range at 6'2" to 6'4", because I can't go back. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Like, you know what's so funny? Like, we have this debate all the time in my house. Like, okay, you threw cake? Yeah, I threw a whole chocolate cake. How tall are you? Somewhere between 2 feet and 7 feet. No, but like my brother the other day, he was like, does he really have to be tall? Like, he can't be like 5'10". And I was like, well, let me riddle you this. Would you date someone you didn't find good looking? You wouldn't? Oh, neither would I. Well, guess we're at a crossroads. I want the cake story. I mean, that wasn't really, it's a metaphor, y'all. Wait, obviously. So you have things you find attractive about somebody, right? So ideally, you would, get a partner who satisfied some things that you like about somebody, right? You're following? So I wouldn't, be with someone with no teeth. And it's not. So then go do it. Do you like Dominican men? No. I can say that. I have a flag. Well, the thing is, I'm tall, so I like tall. If you're demanding 0 bodies, you better also have 0 bodies. Like, you can't be big, but then only date slim. Like, if you hate big so much, then stop being big. If you're not 6'2" to 6'4", get out the ring. Like, if you want a girl who's in shape, slim, works out, then I would expect you to also be slim, be in shape, work out, Like, you should want the same. Because I want the same. I'm cute and I'm tall. So I want someone who's cute and tall. Whoops. Do you like Italian? Do you like Italian? I haven't encountered Italian men. Well, at the pizzeria near my school, and they're like, "What do you want, gorgeous?" And I was like, "I want a cheese pizza." I want the cheese pizza. In the natural habitat. I don't date. Y'all, something you gotta learn about me. I do not interact with men. I've been on a veggie pizza kick. Well, the thing is, the standards you should have for somebody else should also be the standards you have for yourself. Because if they're that important that you wouldn't be with someone who didn't fall into that, then you should also take it upon yourself to fulfill those standards. Like, if I was working minimum wage and making $10 an hour, I would literally be in a position to want a guy who made 6 figures. That would make no sense to me. But I plan to have a career in the future, law, that would make me a lot of money. So I would also want a guy with a career that would make a lot of money, And also it's just like, it's just a lifestyle thing, you know? Like if I make a certain amount of money that supports my lifestyle, you know, then I would want a guy whose lifestyle matches with mine, and that would mean a certain kind of money. What am I to a guy with money? Well, me personally, I wouldn't want to be in a position where I have to depend on somebody else for my livelihood, stability. If we were married and had kids, sure, I would, you know, and if it was like a thing that needed to be done for the happiness of my kids, I would be a housewife, but you have to afford it, you know? But I still plan to have a career, and I still plan to go to school, get an education, so that if the worst happens, I can depend on myself to support me and my family, you know what I mean? You did not tell me you declared a double major. You're a lawyer? Not yet. What's your career? I'm currently a student. Because I want a partner to work with. He's a team. We are a team. It's like saying law. Well, I'm not in law school yet. I'm still my undergraduate, but I'm